Welcome back to Media Mesh, where I give you my unapologetic opinion on everything from music, movies, news, reality TV, and so much more as we go down the rabbit hole. Now, this video, as promised to those who follow the channel, is going to be a little bit left field. It's going to make you think, I would hope. Jaguar actually shares an uncanny resemblance to Miss Iyanla Vanzant. And so, in the streets of the internet, the word is that she may, in fact, be very well connected to this woman. What does that mean? Well, let's listen and let's see what you think.
BY is real. Listen to my words very carefully. Follow the voice.
But use the information that you have to do better than you did yesterday.
I said what I said. Congratulations, young Miami. Run as fast as Cassie did.
Close your eyes and just listen.
I don't spend time around Cassie, and I haven't seen Cassie in person since she was with Ryan Leslie.
Give yourself a break and look at all that you brought yourself through to get you to this right now moment. Because no matter where you think you should be, you got you to where you are. And that can't be all bad.
Lots fast. From Martin Luther King weekend, coming back from Shreveport, till April 14th, which, by the way, we're about to hit the 1-year anniversary of me going viral, getting, arrested in a pool at a Hilton.
At a Hilton. What you need me to spell it out for you or something? You need me to pull up in a Jaguar or something? You need me to fix your life? Do you not see what... Don't worry about it. I got it. For the ones who have been following me regularly, you have seen how I show you how they'll take older celebrities, fake to death, and make them into younger celebrities, right? Well, they also know how to do the vice versa, where they take a younger celebrity and make them play an older role. This is the case right here. And we have numbers to prove that. You see where it says Iyanla Fixed My Life? That preview episode debuted on 6/2, June 2nd. Well, Jaguar Wright's name equals 62 in gematria. That is not an accident. And I can double down on what I am saying. Gematria will show you how to decode the matrix. Because that pilot episode, that preview episode of Iyanla Fix My Life, it debuted on the day, leaving 212 days left in the year. Jaguar Wright's real name, Jacqueline Wright, equals 212. Not only that, this debuted in the year of 2012. 2012 is just like saying 212. Remember, the zeros don't matter in gematria. But BY is real. She exposing Hollywood. She telling us everything we need to know. She putting it out there. She a whistleblower. Fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Does that look like somebody that is whistleblowing? Or does that look like somebody that is pledging their allegiance? That's what it looks like. Doesn't take that much eyesight to see what is really going on here and whose side she's really on. Jaguar Wright's debut album was called Denials, Delusions, and Decisions. Yes, I know, can't make this shit up. But from the anniversary date of that debut album to the start of Iyanla's Fix My Life, that is a total of 4 months, 0 weeks, and 4 days. The full name of Jaguar Wright, Jacqueline Suzette Wright Johnson, that equals 404. No accident. How about Jaguar Wright's full government name and Fix My Life both equal 134? They don't have to be in the same exact cipher. It's just a simple fact that they both equal 134. Why do they numerically coincide, as y'all would like to say? Y'all favorite word, coincidentally. This ain't no damn coincidence. It was playing this way. They have to tell you the truth numerically. That's what I keep showing y'all. How many of y'all knew that when you add up Jaguar Wright's month and day of birth, you're going to get 22? And when you do the same for Iyanla, you're going to get 22? Or how about from Jaguar Wright's birthday to the debut of that Iyanla Fix My Life show? That is a total of 2 weeks and 2 days between each other. And Jaguar Wright equals 22. Remember that album that I told y'all Jaguar Wright released? Well, she released it in 2002. Just to put another 22 out there. So for the 10,000th time, so I don't have to put it in the comment section, how does Hollywood make somebody that's way older look way younger and make somebody younger look way older? They use silicone, face masks, and skin suits. Why silicone? Because it's the closest thing to real skin. Hollywood does not have the capability of soul transferring or cloning. They are based off of illusions. Oh, one other thing that I have to address. If you're going to be a content creator and you're going to come to my page and steal information and don't show no love, just know that something comes with that. Don't let it happen again, or I'm going to expose the fuck out of you. My name is B.Y. Israel. I don't do conspiracies. I do real ass information. And as always,
men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
Well, I'm gonna give my shout out to BY Israel. So that's his thought. Now, if you're new to gematria, then I suggest that you check out my homeboy. His name is Zachary Hubbard. He was one of the first people about 12 years ago to get on such a topic. So I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about that? Is this a possibility? There are definitely some striking similarities between Iyanla and Homegirl. But I figured I would also share something with you next. This next clip is going to be of Jaguar's son. Very interesting young man, for sure. Who knows you better than your kids? Now, I'll share also this with you. I actually met Jaguar Wright back in 1998. Now, I don't know anything about Iyanla at the time, but I can attest to her being a real person, okay? And she was doing music at the time, but this was in 98 in New Jersey, okay? She's from Philly, and I met her in New Jersey. So I'll say that. So at the time, she was super talented. Now, is it possible for her to be playing an older character? Well, a lot of people seem to think so. Not a lot of people, I can't say that, but according to the numbers, I mean, there's a lot of quote unquote coincidences lining up with her name. But let's hear what her son has to say. And of course, I want to hear what you guys got to say in the comments. All right, let's go.
I have the original drawing that captures everything that I view that my mother has become.
Okay.
I have a more quality version that I adapted into a digital
This is a
picture.
demon.
That is a succubus.
And this is an angel.
Yes. To put it in visualization for everyone to articulate.
Okay.
That demon looks somewhat similar to a disheveled articulation of my mother. I had once believed that she was a good person infested by a hive of demons. In actuality, no. She had converted into a full-on demoness when she was completely filled with love and not enough discipline.
Oh, so basically spoiled.
Yes,
Okay.
spoiled. Hence the narcissism. It may not be medically stated, but it is effectively true. This is egotism in its fullest form, mostly. Articulated from one being.
Okay.
She has been stranded in an abyss that she has cast herself into for all this time. And in my digital formulation, that abyss is much more articulated. And she is floating in front of very olden teeth. The teeth of the spiritual beast Leviathan, the primordial aquatic beast God had sent down from heaven. And for those of you of the religious sects who know this, you know what that means when my mother is in front of those jaws. But for those who don't, it is long speculated that in the spiritual world, the Leviathan's maw serves as the entrance to hell itself. My mother is basically floating right in front of it, but she's not swimming away. Why? Because there is a mirror of tenebris, a fell reflection that is portraying to her her ideal world. The angel that she once was, all grown up, singing the hymns of God like she were an angel, thus keeping her trapped down there. Her vocal cords stripped away and given to an irreprobate mind. That is whom Jaguar Wright is, while the mirror is what she thinks she is, and what, at least, I can articulate is a imperfect articulation of Jacqueline Suzette Wright grown up.
You just taught me something today. So if you spoil a kid and never discipline the kid,
this is what becomes of them. Love, as beautiful as it is a very meticulous, double-edged dance. It is a rose, a beautiful flower that is protected by thorns. And too much of something can turn into a bad thing. And depending on what it is, it can either be something very light that can be cured, or an insidious, vile, serpentine poison that can corrupt a person for as long as their life allows them if no one stops them. Too much love is what turned my mother into the demoness that her persona is now.
Okay. So, yeah. So her son, some people say, is probably dealing with Asperger's disease. However, he is extremely intelligent and very articulate when it comes to describing his mother. Now, this is not the Jaguar I met. However, he most certainly has a very intimate relationship with her. Now, all that he said is quite enlightening, to say the least. Is it possible that she could be playing this other character? But that's her son's take on it. And who knows you better than your kids? So, yeah, I gave you guys a lot to think about. So, I definitely want to hear from you in the comments. Let's go. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings.